Victoria's Secret says it is rebranding. So gone are the fashion shows and models dressed up as angels. In their place, a broader, more inclusive standard of beauty. The marketing shift is actually the easy part. The challenge lies in backing up the marketing with products and intention. Joining us now is someone who knows firsthand how to do that. Morgan Hermand-Waiche is CEO of Adore Me, a direct-to-consumer bra and lingerie company. Morgan, welcome to Quick Take. I want to stick with that Victoria's Secret example because selling to a broader audience means the company needs to increase the number and kinds of products that it has on offer. But this is more difficult to do in lingerie than other kinds of apparel. Why is that?
Yes, well, thank you for having me on the show, Scarlett. So many reasons. Intimates is a very complex category where you have way more sizes than in any other garment categories. An example is a shirt is going to come in, call it 5 to 7 sizes and 2 fits, while a bra, when you want to cover the full spectrum, comes in 25 sizes and about 10 fits. So Victoria's Secret historically has reduced that scope to cater to a very I would say niche part of the market, but now if they want to expand into, at the same time, smaller and bigger sizes, it represents a real supply chain challenge on top of being a marketing twist for them.
And of course, the supply chain is something that the pandemic has really put the spotlight on. You say that Adore Me is as much a tech company as it is a manufacturer because you own your own technology as well as your own supply chain. What does owning your supply chain mean when you're competing against giants like Victoria's Secret or Amazon?
So David versus Goliath story. If you can be bigger, you got to be smarter. What we did over the last 10 years is build our own proprietary system, our own ERP to handle inventory management, our own marketing suite, our own platforms to distribute online. And by doing so, we've put a superior level of intelligence in everything we do, resulting in superior results. For instance, we never had any obsolete inventory. We never had to do a write-off because we really understand what we should order and what we're going to sell. Similarly, we get better acquisition costs than most comparable companies. We really try to reinvent throughout technology the whole experience, whether it is supply chain, marketing, IT, and provide ultimately a superior customer experience for our consumers.
I want to ask about how business was during the pandemic, because right now I read a lot of opinion pieces from women who basically stopped wearing bras during the work from home era, and they're pretty annoyed about having to wear one again in the return to office transition. What's been the pandemic's effect on your category, and how is it changing as the economy now reopens?
So pandemic, I would say, had mixed effect on our category in general. You've seen companies strive and companies fall down. In our case, last year we grew 50%, made a very strong profit. So it was a great year. The difference in terms of product between last year and the other years was that indeed we saw an uptick in consumption of loungewear, sleepwear, and every product which is kind of at the intermediary between what you can wear at home and what you wear outside. We've seen more and more of those, yoga wear being one of those other forerunners. So obviously, if you didn't have inventory for these products, if you hadn't felt that trend coming even before the pandemic, it was even harder during the pandemic because everything got accelerated. So we benefited from that trend and others, but for sure, we've seen a product shift in the last, call it 12 to 15 months.
Got it. Your core demographic has changed as well. You used to have a very niche audience. I shouldn't say niche, but it was more on the younger women's side, but that has broadened out. How do you intend to keep that audience?
We initially had our core demo between 25 to 35 years old. And as the pandemic came, we've seen older demo come online and figured, wow, that's actually a great way to buy. It's easy, it's convenient. I like the fact that those guys have all those sizes and service, and especially one of the service we're the only brand to offer, which is home try-on, which is very popular among older demo. And so that's been a change which is there to stay because we see this customer being very sticky even in the post-pandemic world.
I want to talk also about sustainability because one thing about Adore Me is that you did not start off as a sustainable company, but you have since evolved to that. The cynic would say that you're jumping on the bandwagon, there's some greenwashing going on. How do you respond to those concerns? What does your sustainability effort look like to your customer?
So it's actually the opportunity of a lifetime to change fashion. When Adore Me started 10 years ago, we were the very first company to put inclusivity at the center of the debate in a world where no one would even remotely dare to promote this as marketing, even less as product range. Now we are doing the same thing with sustainability. We believe in being a good corporate citizen, and we believe in keeping at the same time the planet a better place and our customer health much superior than if we were to put a ton of chemicals in products. So what we want to do is show that sustainability can be achieved with affordable quality. Today, if you want to buy sustainable product, you got to do it from expensive brands like Patagonia. And, not everyone can afford to spend $100, $200, $300 on a piece because it's been made sustainably. What we want to show the world is that sustainability can be done in a way that is mass market and affordable. And if we do that and achieve to do it, it's going to put others' company to shame. Right. And hopefully we're going to trigger a change in them the same way we are triggering a change in Victoria's Secret today as they expand their marketing reach.
You're taking credit for Victoria's Secret transition to be more inclusive, aren't you?
I think we did.
All right, Morgan Hermand-Waiche of Adore Me, thank you so much. Really appreciate your joining us. And yeah, the whole idea of women changing the way that they order and the way that they're purchasing, the way that they're wearing their clothes.
Yeah, even the sizes. Women are now buying larger underwear and bigger bras because they want to be comfy post-COVID.
Post-COVID comfort. That does it for Quick Take this hour. Be sure to follow us on Twitter.
Have a good night.